cheese. Milk.
It will never get lost in noise. Seeking the truth in noise. You know.
Hello, hello, hello. Happy Thursday. It's been a day. We have a new pope, everybody. That's not relevant to anything. I just keep thinking about it because it went so fast. We're on unofficial Pope watch at work. We've been keeping track to see if, like, what day they picked. And we were all surprised today. I hope that everybody's having a good time zone. I hope everybody's having a good day. Did go really fast. It was 3 total sessions, right? Hold on, I want to look up the Papal Enclave Wikipedia. This is very important to playing video games, guys. Need a Wikipedia article. I don't want the news. Oh, I don't want relevant papal documents. There has to be somewhere where I can see how many days it's taken them to vote in popes, because I feel like for Pope Francis, the pope before, I feel like it took a really long time, and I feel like the pope before Pope Francis, who I cannot remember, also took a very long time. 3 decades. That's so many decades, Blossom. But this one, it was like 3 sessions. It was like 2 days of black smoke and then 1 day of white smoke today, and it was weird. It was a weird day. What's good sweaty palms? Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Who has sweaty palms here? What do you know? Why does my mind just assume that the election to papacy is just like a butterfly in a cocoon? Like it's just a different metamorphosis stage? What the hell flagged? I'm not gonna tell you. Sometimes there's relevant reasons for something to get flagged. Just saw something about how he wants to continue Francis's stuff. Which stuff? The good stuff? Because all I know about the new Pope, which is Pope Leo the 14th, not Final Fantasy 14, hit MMORPG, critically acclaimed, whatever, is that he is less what we want from... less than what Pope Francis was, but at least not as bad as the rest of them. Aether, you knew that was gonna happen. Final Fantasy 14, and also that's not how you do 14. No, I didn't. This has been in there forever. Yeah, you did Final Fantasy backwards. 14 backwards, I guess. The best I got was a Wikipedia page listing the papal conclaves, and each one has its own page. That's too much. Never mind, we're giving up. Anyways, so in trying to look up how much time was left on the video game that I'm playing, I've come to the conclusion that I somehow ended the stream yesterday within 2 inches of the ending of the game. So we're gonna finish the game, and after that, we can either go backwards and do a second run to try and get some of the achievements, or we can go play like something like PowerWash Simulator. The first few were like a day, but they're also like 6 to 8 people. The Papal Conclave is so fascinating to me. I can't explain why the Papal Conclave is so interesting to someone who is not and has never been Catholic. So it was quick to hold their boxing tournament or whatever they had to do to pick a pope. No, they don't do a boxing tournament. They do a whole thing where they like seclude themselves from the world and then they talk about it a whole bunch. And there's like some specific things that they talk through. And then at the end of the day, they go, do we want this guy or do we not want this guy? And if they don't want the guy, they put a whole bunch of stuff in the furnace along with their votes. And then they light it on fire. And then it's black smoke. And then they do that again at the end, even when they pick a guy. But this time they put other things in there along with their votes so that the smoke is white. I also... Oh, wash, warsh. Okay, that's what happened. I was like, why is Blossom spelling the word wards? What are we warding? Yes, seclude themselves to hold a fight club. Did you know that the room that the new pope spends his last moments before becoming popedom? Did you know it's called the Room of Tears? Because because of how much weight and responsibility there is on them. No, Aether, I understand why Blossom was saying warsh. I was saying, why would Blossom be writing wards? Like, warding. Like the ability. Anyways. Let's go figure out the end of this game. And turn off the music. Oh wait, no, do you guys want... Should we put... Here, you can have the music back. Do you guys want Stan behind you again? You want Stan again, everybody? Yes? Okay. Is he now just part of what you want when I am here? Is this just my life now? Do I just give you Stan in chat? Is he sitting with you? Is he watching over you? Is he your overlord? What is he? We are Stan. No, Stan is separate. Stan is in charge of mercantile business. He has a lot of responsibilities. Okay, resume. Okay, so it all broke apart. I don't know where we're supposed to be going at this point. I'm gonna be very honest. Oh, I'm holding the chair. I did not want that. You know what? I'll take this with me. I kind of want to blow up all of the things. I don't think I have a way to blow up all of the things at this point. Oh, I dropped it. What's over here? No, I want to blow things up. Oh, that's a flower pot. I wanted my mailbox. Where did I put my mailbox down? Does this still go up? Yay! Mailbox. You're special, I keep you out here. That's my mailbox, I keep you. Oil game. What happens if I put a barrel under... Nope, not you. I don't think I can get under there. There's gotta be a way to cause problems. Did I make this move with the wind? Oh, I can't. Oh no, my mailbox! I got scared! I got scared and abandoned my mailbox. Oh, if I press the button, it goes. Bye, explosive barrel. I miss you. Also, thank you for the blink. How did it break? Well, you see, I was outrunning the explosion of a volcano, and then I jumped off of a little bit of a bump, and then it broke. You know, normal things. Oh, this does seem to be the correct action. Rather than trying to pull it.
I wonder if I am still a wolf to Carol.
You are. If I go too fast, I go face first in the ground, and I don't think that's good for my boat. My poor whale. He struggles so much. Motorcycle. Nope, that's just a bike. It could be a motorcycle. I'll pretend. I'm obviously not the only one who tried to get here, so what happened to everybody else? Where'd they go? Oh. Are we done? Oh, I'm not putting that in there. Here. Whoop. What if I put the mailbox in there? What if I put the mailbox in there?
Can't believe Carol would dead name Lucky like that.
What if I put the mail? No. I should not do that, should I? I can't hop on top of the fire, and I think this is a crime. Let me into the fire. Lighthouse? More smoke signal. You are a crime? Thank you. We flooding? The tide's rising. The water's coming back. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. What if I put the mailbox in here now? No, I want to hold on to the mailbox. To the fire. Height is not that far. Listen, this is a fictional universe. You're not in charge of it. Do I need to add more stuff? What if I put in the mailbox now? Oh, it did get higher. More things. More things? Oh, no. Fade to black. Hello? Oh. Do you think I got to see my other dad? What do you think, Anne? We completed the game. That was it? Yeah, no, that's how close we were to the end of the
Hello,
game.
Rats. Did you know that the Neopets website is currently 24 years old?
Is the Neopets website even still up? I think so. That's... I feel like it should have died. Hold on. They have their Neopets TCG. I thought Neopets became NFTs as back-to-back messages. What was the message of this game? Pretty. What do you think the message of the game was? There's a TCG for Neopets? Yes. Anyways, Naruto time. Have fun! I didn't pay attention to the game. Well, what did we really not see until the end of the game? The ocean? What did we see a lot of? Ruined human structures where nobody was living anymore. What do you think it was? Not every game exists to tell a message, rather than to just make you feel and think about the world. What's my literary analysis cap? The question about this game. I have come up with the ultimate question. I know. Are women bourgeoisie? You know what? That's fine. Are women bourgeoisie? I think that's a good question. What game? I was distracted by big machinery that all have souls. So do you guys want to run it again and see if we can get some of the achievements? Or do you guys want to play PowerWash Sim? I at least wanted to make sure that we got this on stream. I wish women were real? Question mark? Lucky. Lucky. Truth come out, are women bourgeoisie? Truth come out, does Bruno Mars is gay? I love that. Okay, listen, I know that that was written by like an AI model and like that's fine. The rumor come out, does Bruno Mars's fuck you Ziploc? That's not the question. It's so weird that you call Tastic Lucky. Okay, Burr. Or Goes. I could call you Goes. I meant to type exclamation point, but did question mark and it made it funnier, so I kept it. I do. Listen, I we will probably, at a point in the future, play the other Far game, or Lone. There's another game after this that takes place in a submarine. I want to play that one really badly. Okamotive is actually coming out with another game this year. You know the good creatures we saw in the farm area? There's a game about those. Ziploc, I'm being bullied. I don't know what you think I'm gonna do about it. Oh, it's sad. Thank you for playing Far Lone Sales. Mr. Whale's Game Service is a good name. Yes. Loading. I love coming back to Blossom's just saying fuck you, which Blossom is allowed to say to anyone and be justified. Okay, so I know Blossom and Aether really want PowerWash Sim. Does anybody want to do a speed run of this? Should we make a poll? We make a poll and I will vamp for a minute. Blossom, keep trying to write speedrun. Please try. Hi, Icy.
47.
47. Pepsi. Grape Sea Float. Sorry. Hi, Icy. I missed you. I hope you're doing well. I hope everything's going well. Appreciate you for the resub. Why are you saying Chappelle Roan? Blossom? What does Chappelle Roan have to do with anything? You should play Tenet. I want to see you scream in network architecture in dark underground caves. Well, now I have to look it up. Actually, that's a Capel Roan. Ooh, close enough. Evolution of Speedrun. Fair enough. Unnet. Why do I kind of want to touch it? This goes on the wish list. Okay. I want to have a conversation, regardless of what option we pick. I feel strongly about this. When you put things on your wish list or on a to be read pile, or you put things in the like list of things that you want to watch eventually, do you think that that act can be controversial? Because there's a community right now that's having a I don't know what to call it other than a moment about lists, and I want to fight them. I would actually love to watch you play Tenet. Well, listen, I like weird games and digging holes. Hold on, what? Yes. No. Okay. So I'm gonna say one sentence, and something has happened in the book community. Somebody said that excessively long TBR lists, physical books, piles of books, or lists in general. Okay, it's balanced. I don't know what to do with that information. That is overconsumption. Someone, multiple people have had like alarm noise opinions in the book community, but you aren't consuming it. One of the arguments is that the people that have physical book TBRs, like piles of books that they have not read yet, but they have purchased the books, are promoting overconsumption. And I have a major argument against that, which is that I have that too. I have a physical pile of books in my apartment that I am slowly eating away at, and that every now and then I add one or two to, and then I remove some and take them and donate them and do whatever with them. And I shuffle some away into my bookshelf to keep forever. People are like, that's overconsumption. It's not like I'm buying 50 books in a week and then never reading them ever and never intending to read them. This is not an opinion that was directed at me. This was an overall opinion. What do I do now? You guys pick speedrun and PowerWash Simulator. Do I speedrun and then play PowerWash Simulator? We speedrun. Speedrun because 6 hours of wash feels maybe excessive. It would be 2.5, but close. Okay. Speedrun PowerWash Simulator. I don't think I'm mentally capable. Hi, Star.
Zippy 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 zippy.
Yes?
Hi. Hi rats. Hi.
Hi, Star. I hope you're having a good day. Scam train. Who did that? Oh, yeah, I can zoom. Hold on, we'll take this with us. Maybe. Do I need that? I feel like I had enough stuff that I could blow up without taking stuff like this with. We'll just take the mailbox. Thank you for the hype train. There is no need to continue it. I appreciate any of the and all of the support that I've gotten. You guys are wonderful. I appreciate you all very much. Also, I only voted to balance the poll, so you should speedrun because it would have won if I hadn't voted. Okay, so I run. So we run. So about, no. No.
So about, have.
Have these nuts. Sorry. Zier? Zier? I will fight you? Minty, you're next? I hate all of you. I don't. You're all very wonderful individuals who I appreciate very much. Hold on, I'm gonna... Nope. Okay, let's go get this going. Oh, wait! The thing has the same, like, amount of time on it that I had before. Interesting. Why would you want to fight me? Because I want to fight everybody. Am I okay? No, I'm fighting you next. And Crisis. All of you are getting fought. We went up too many levels. I'm so sorry, Minty. At least we get to listen to the good music again. I'm doing it to support you? Fuck you! You ruined Minty's plan! For that is the most grievous crime you could have ever committed to us. My eyes hurt. Don't do that. I think my opinion on the book thing is clouded by the fact that I do have the bad habit of buying books with the idea I will read this eventually, and then I don't. It's a bad habit, in my opinion. I'm working on saving money and not buying as much in general. I mean, that's valid. It's such a wild thing to me to be like, yeah, buying books? Illegal. That promotes overconsumption, and I'm like, that's really not what's happening. Oh, it won't let me scoop them up. I wanted to scoop them up. Can I get under there? Yes. Minty, thank you for gifting more subs, but why did you do that? Go away. I don't know, man. There were also, so I haven't finished the video that I was watching that was about this topic, but there's like also some opinions on like, in the book community, if you're constantly talking about like, how many books are you read in a month and you're reading way more than your friends, you're being like awful, and I'm like, that's not how that works either. That's just not how that works. I didn't like the current level, but I'm willing to gamble on the next level up. Okay. Here, let's snooze this. Oops, sorry. I'll show them overconsumption? No. E. I think there's argument, certain type of bookstores promote overconsumption with the constant push of aesthetic bookshelves and such. There's also some arguments about, special edition books. That was the major one that everybody was talking about, was like the special edition books promote a kind of attitude that people don't like, and I was like, first of all, I agree. Second of all, I don't think that problem is big enough to warrant saying that purchasing books without the intent to read is overconsumption. I have 3 copies of Pride and Prejudice because that book meant a lot to me, and there were lots of versions of that book that were important to me. Like, I don't know if any of you remember when Hank Green led a show that was Pride and Prejudice on the internet as vlogs. And they did a Kickstarter for some extra merch for the show and to, like, really get it going. And one of the things that was included was a special copy of that book. Do I feel bad for having 2 copies of that book? Absolutely not. Not at this point. I don't remember what the third one is, except that I probably got it for something for school, and it meant a lot to me at that time as well. I was going to look through my Steam library for silly games to recommend, though I remembered Spec Ops: The Line is no longer on sale on Steam. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Do you know why it got removed? I, for some reason, have 2 copies of As I Lay Dying. Some books just hit different, and some books you hold on to for the rest of your life. It's just one of those things. Sometimes you need to keep that book for forever. I at least want to... Nope. I at least want to make sure that we're getting all the barrels. I think there's an achievement for exploding all the explosive barrels, so we're going to be doing that as soon as possible. Yum. I never read Pride and Prejudice, but it's been on my list for a while. Would you recommend? Yeah. I'd recommend most Jane Austen books. Jane Austen, is such a wonderful writer. And she was very much truly ahead of her time. According to Google, several partnership contracts expired. Oh yeah, that would cause problems for sure. I can understand things going away because of that. I do feel like some of these arguments also go back into the eat the rich morphing into eat anyone above the poverty line / making ends meet with a bit extra. Yeah, I'd agree with that one too. Where because they can't do it, it becomes morally wrong for anyone to do it because it's a waste / showing wealth. Which I don't think is a good thing to think about either. I will buy more copies of the Odyssey and you cannot stop me. No, but if you find a really good translation, let me know. I'm gonna abandon some stuff just because I don't think it's worth it. Big stockpiles? Yeah, sure, but like little itty bitty one-offs, I don't think we need them. Wait, I want to see what I got. Okay, Ether's typing very well. Oh, I got this one too! I feel like we need that. Sorry, that was not meant to be in chat. Where was that meant to be? Did your cat type something? Yeah, was this a lucky message? Time to go get our sails. Oh, nope, let me up. Thank you. SteamWorld Heist? Okay, that is actually hilarious that you bring up SteamWorld, Zier. I was doing the Game Duel today, and SteamWorld was one of the Game Duel answers. And I was like, I've never heard of this game in my life. Sorry, I popped in to say hi and good night, good time zone, and you also said sail. Have a good time zone, take care of yourself, Void. Ooh, why didn't neither of you go? There you go. Bye-bye, seagulls. It's always the first question detractors of eating the rich will use. They know it's not an easy answer. I say you start with the richest person, eat your way down until people aren't hungry. Remember this always. Gomez Adams would want you to eat him if you ate the rich. And we all know that Gomez Adams is a pinnacle of morals. He's a bit confused, but he's got the spirit. Depends what you want out of translation. I like some of the snippets I've seen from Emily Wilson translation of the Odyssey, and I think she's done the Iliad too. I just like hearing about all the different, like, translations that exist. There's a lot of them. Especially for something like the Odyssey that's that famous. Put this there. Everything's fine. It's all good. Hold on, we'll go throw these into the thing. Hatrio the Dark Wild could be fun to see you play. It's an automation game, but it's not that long. I also got some vibes and aesthetics going on. I do love some good vibes and aesthetics. Apparently we're gonna push it this way because this little tiny book doesn't want to go anywhere that makes sense, so we're just gonna move it over here. Okay, down here we go. I don't know which is better to keep. Do we take the bell with us? Maybe we ignore the bell. I want to hang the bell up. Never mind, I'm sorry. I just, I thought really hard about it and I want the bell. That is why I want the bell, is because it makes ding noise. Oh wait, no, I can't go down here. I have to go up here. Beep. Blueprints has been recommended to you before. Excited to see you have your Brain Explorer when you do that game. I'm on the fence about whether or not I want to stream Blueprints. I think I made the right call with Lingo, which is a puzzle game that I've been playing, which I've done the base game of now. Like, I've 100% done the base game of Lingo. And the reason why I decided to not play Lingo on stream is because it's a word-based game and it would not be- well, okay. Parts of it would be funny to watch me run around in because it's very confusing. Other parts would be painful to watch me run around in because I'd be trying to think of a word, and I'm not saying people love to backseat, but it would be very tempting to backseat. Might be an offline kind of game for you. It requires you to actually actively take notes and whatnot. Yes, I've heard very extensively by a couple of coworkers who have played Blueprints. One of them played it way more intensely first, and then when the other one finished it, said like, no, hey, you need to go back and you need to revisit some parts of this game because you're definitely missing things that you will want to find. I'd be interested in playing it, but maybe it would be... maybe it would be easier for me to do, like, every now and then in the Discord, rather than on stream. Because I don't feel like I'd be able to give it the time and attention if I was on stream that I would be able to give if I was just sitting in a VC hanging out. Because then I can shut up for 15 minutes while somebody talks about, like, I don't know, food classification for an hour. And then I'd be like, yeah, sure, whatever. I don't care what's happening. Beans. Yeah, just beans. I still really like the visuals of this game. I know that I'm trying to, like, speedrun it a little bit, and I'm not talking very much about what I'm doing. But this is just a pretty game, and I want to eat it, and I like the soundtrack a lot, and I want to listen to the soundtrack a whole bunch. Let me out. Let me out. I have a lamp. Dixium would be a fun single stream game. Has beaten it 3 times for some reason, but only has 6 hours of playtime. So it's about a 2-hour game. I could definitely do that during a weekday. I want to go back and I want to beat The Witness, and I want to get further into Borderlands before we move on to another game after this, but there's just so many games in the world. Can we stop making new games? It's making it hard for me to get things done. Speaking of TBRs that go on forever, it's just my to-play pile that just gets longer and longer and longer. To be honest, I'd say it's about a 3-hour game the first time. Being it the second time, 2 times I better understood the game and went faster. Yeah. Definitely understand that. I want my sails up. And I put my sails up. There we go. There's lots of games I want to, like, replay and finish. Too many games in this world. My quest to start 100%ing games that I actually liked is actually getting me to finish a lot of stuff, though. Because I feel like hitting the 100% achievements makes my brain go, oh yeah, I've done a thing. And then I feel like I've actually completed it. The wind isn't helping now. I feel like every day I think about it, and it's just the embodiment of the games, infinite games joke. Forever. Come on. What's the storm? Forgot I have laundry. Uh-oh. You haven't played Inscription yet? I have played a little bit of it, but I haven't finished it. Because I am chronically a person that has a game, goes, I'll finish it later, and then never finishes it. So, it's on a list. Yeah, I know that there's a spooky, scary storm. Let me get my barrel. You can do it, little guy. Maybe not. I did 100% games back when I was a DGen, weird games, but still. I mean, that works. I'm purposely never finishing Inscription because I like playing with the death cards too much. That checks out for you, Minty. Hard Space Shipbreaker. Oh. It's actually kind of relaxing. It's also fun. You disassemble spaceships. I am all for this. Destruction, spaceships, cozy vibes somehow. 10 out of 10. I like the difference in noise. That's not what I wanted. Okie dokie. We do our best. There are some boxes that I want to grab. But we're actually going to take advantage of the fact that we are stopping to grab them really quick. Yum. Alright. It's a little stressful because it puts you on a time limit for some godforsaken reason, but yeah, taking apart spaceships bit by bit is very fun. Listen, even if there is a time limit, I will have fun with it. Oh, we're putting around so slowly. Can I even raise the sails at this point? Or does it get upset if I try? It just doesn't want to. It says no. Not allowed. Little gator game is an adorable choice. I'm just gonna put these in game recs. Yeah, please do. I will never say no to hearing about more games. I can never promise that I will play all the games that are recommended, but I'll look at them for sure. And we run into the door. You know, as one does. Take the barrel with us. Go whoop. Whoop. I think this is ours. I think we get to keep this one. I have no idea. We'll find out. Fix. I have my barrel. This is my barrel. I get to keep this barrel. This barrel is my friend. This barrel is going to go into my engine. I need to put on the brake. Excuse me? We're fine. I got a little kitty. He's baby and old man. Well, you better give him lots of love for us. I just gotta say I love that you use steam, but it isn't steampunk. Yeah, I do think that that is an interesting distinction. Because I feel like there's a lot of games that are like, this is steampunk, and then go out of their way to use a lot of steam, but I don't feel like I see a lot of games that, unless they're portraying a certain time period, don't go out of their way to use steam as a power source. Like, I think you could vaguely make the distinction that this game might be steampunk, but it's only just. And even then, it's not really. It's more like, well, this one person in this world came up with a very steampunk design for their thing. There's other things in this world that don't look steampunk at all. Anne says hi. White oil. Wee. Let me rephrase it. It's not the typical Elizabethan steampunk or whatever. It's more like a dystopian steampunk. That's the only way that I could describe this. We don't need to raise the sails. There's nothing interesting going on yet. I still say you are a Jawa. I think I'm fine with that. I'm fine being a Jawa. I'm gonna barrel through a fence. Whale oil. Whatever that aesthetic slash era was. My brain just screamed Dishonored at me, but that's steampunk. That's pretty specifically, like, steampunk-ish. I'm gonna pretend I know what that means. Aether, have you heard of Star Wars? I'm putting this in here. Yes. Jawas are the little creatures that are on the thing where Luke Skywalker buys R2-D2 and C-3PO. I do want the barrel. Give me the barrel. I don't think I want anything else. I think as long as I get barrels, I'll be fine. I haven't gotten to those movies yet. I'm gonna start spoiling Star Wars. But only the really, really old really old movies. Okay, up the radio tower we go. Get this, Aether. Darth Vader is his father. 30-year-old movies? Nope. What happens if I burn this? I kind of want to burn the radio. I'm gonna burn the radio. $50? Star Wars Episode 4 came out in 1977. That was fun. Oh. Why is the radio still playing? I got an achievement for burning it, by the way. They're very old movies, ain't they? Oh, it's because the radio tower's right there. It's gonna get very quiet in a second, then. Sales. Whee! I have 4.5 tanks, plus a little bit. No more vibe. No more vibe. Only the deep, open expanse of the road. OG Star Wars, like 1977 or something? Yeah. Dude, it's so interesting to think about movies like Star Wars and books like The Lord of the Rings. And like really go look back at the eras that they existed in and when they came out. It's just fascinating to like really quantify it down into like, yeah, here's how many things came out in that time period, and here's where they all were, and then you go, oh yeah, this genre didn't exist until this series came out, so... Or if it did exist, it was done a very different way, and this completely transformed the way that we looked at a genre. Lots of books, lots of movies. Our friends! I've terrified them. I put probably too many game recs and suggestions. I'll stop looking more. Oh, don't apologize. If you're having fun looking at them, I don't regret it at all. Rat's question, can you think of an early Mpreg than Greek mythos with Athena bursting out of Zeus's skull? Not really. Oh, hold on, everything's on fire. There we go. Okay, that goes in there now. Button press time. I missed all of last stream and have no idea what this game is, but little guy, good news, Clover, I'm replaying it. I am trying to like vaguely speedrun it and try to get some of the achievements, but you'll be able to see most of the world again. I want that little, I want it. I want to live in that tiny little house, and the game won't let me live in that tiny little house, and I'm upset about it. Still. Oh, hello radio. You go inside here now. What if I just make my own software from scratch since people keep being dicks about everything? I mean, you can, but do you really want to? Or is this just the spite talking? Oh yeah, it just does that. Now what we do is we go meow. Wee. And now we hit the button. Add another tick to Ether's What If project board. Should I talk about the quilt game again? Just add another tick to everybody's game list again? I'd recommend Hacknet, but that's really more of an Ether kind of game. I've played parts of Hacknet before, Zir. This is years ago, but I have played parts of Hacknet before. Didn't know. I know, I don't feel- I feel like I don't appear to be the person that would like that kind of game sometimes. But I'm gonna say this, and it's not controversial, but for whatever reason I feel like it's controversial. Hacknet is a puzzle game. And I fucking love puzzle games. So much so, in Rats, you have to keep... Rats, I need you to keep a promise. I need you to keep a secret. Promise not to tell anybody. 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 You're not allowed to tell anybody, okay? Nope, that was not what I wanted. Hold on. So, Mother's Day is this weekend for those of us in the US. Surprise if you forgot. That's a thing that exists though, right? So, my love of puzzle games didn't start just on its own. My love of puzzle games really started because my parents really liked games. Now, there's one specific game that my mom really, really liked. And it's a game called Myst. And I've talked about it, and I've made you guys play it. Now, do you guys want to know what I saw, surprisingly, on the internet recently? Cyan Worlds, the creator of Myst, put out, and nobody can say anything, and my mom's not allowed to look at this. If my mom's looking at this, how'd you get here? How did you get here, Mom? Go away. They put out pins. And so this is one of the pins that I've got my mom. Now this, you might be looking like, what is this? So what this is this is from the game Riven. And the sparkly background is a representative of the Fisher, which is what the stranger, the character that you play as, falls into to wind up in this place. And it felt like the most perfect thing to get my mom, who sat down and played all 6 of the Myst games with me when I was a kid. And so these just showed up, and I need to go get a box and put them in there and then send them off this weekend. So they're going to be a little bit late, but I did tell her that they were going to be late. I didn't tell her what they were, but I told her that there was a thing I found, and I was like, yes, this is the present I'm getting you. So anyways, that's my puzzle game thought of the day. They're really nice, too. There's another one that's, a crest. from inside of the Riven universe that I picked up, and I was just so stoked. Just so stoked. Hold on, I need to blow these up. The only way I know to blow these up is to put them in the thing, but then everything lights on fire. Okay, I'm gonna do it anyways. It's fine, guys. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that. Homophobic sewing machine time. Good luck. Alright, let's go fix this now. Oh, I forgot we could just do this too. Hold on, I have a solution. We now have this. If I just turn that on and let it go, it'll just collect things. My mom hates gifts, so I'm instead deep cleaning the entire laundry room and making sure all possible laundry is caught up on, because she hates it. And that's a really sweet gift too. It's hard to shop for my mom. Oh, nope, that's going backwards now. Because I feel like my mom always is like 10 steps ahead in getting all the things that she wants. And so it's hard to find things that she hasn't already gotten for herself. Which I am also the same way. This seems like a familial problem. I can't minimize stream, what the fuck? No, you have to look at me, Aether. Insert image of Aaron Hansen screaming with silver spray on his mouth going, "Look at me!" Oh wait, now it's really going. Hold on. Witness me? Yeah, but it's the Aaron Hansen joke version of it from the Grumps episode where he yells, "Look at me!" instead. Oh no, a shiny rock. Illegal. Come back. Meow. Let's go. Did you say something? No. I'm beating the machine. I'm betting the machine is going to be homophobic before predicting time is even up. You know what? That's a fair guess. I broke them. It's fine. I also slammed into the door. That is also fine. Uppies. Oh no, this is the puzzle I hated before. It's fine. I'm putting on the parking brake. I need to stop playing this game and going, if I don't put on the brake, nothing bad will happen, because every single time I do that, something bad happens. Homo machine. You know what? That's fair. Hold on, I'm gonna drop these in. Who put in 10K? Me. Ether, why are you spending your points like this? Don't you want to save them for a rainy day? Or when you can eventually end stream? If Ether's right, he'll get a pittance. My ass, you'll keep praising that shit? What if I don't? Let me in. Oh. Okay, so we gotta... Okay. I put on my parking brake! Why'd you do this, game? Game hates me. Oh, I have to go a little bit further. Game hates me. Minty will get it first anyways. Also means I can't cause mental anguish. No, Minty will never be allowed to redeem it unless I get raided by somebody very large and I get scared. Look, a tornado, guys! Look, it's coming right towards me! Set the price to 1 feather. One day. One day. Or you lie and say someone redeemed it. I would do that. I gotta set everything on fire in a second. No, we'll let this go a little further. Bonk. Now that there's already a fire going on. What does the stand redeem mean again? We go look at Stan. You can't do that right now. Technically, he's already here. I can't go fishing, Ether. Where do you propose I go fishing? Let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in. Fishing for compliments? You don't have to actually catch any fish to fish. And we just push this, and I get upset, and I try to make it go faster. Because I don't like the submarine over the ravine at all. The submarine over the ravine makes me upset and unhappy. And I don't like it here. And I want to leave. I want to leave. We're leaving. Let me out. Oh, everything's on fire. Wait. Very important. Whee! You. Okay. I'm eating Ether's points. Okay. Sure. Why? How? A mouthful of feathers doesn't sound tasty.
Oh yeah, I can make Carol talk in a way that I'm sure is not existentially horrifying for her.
What have you done to her?
Noodles.
Noodles. She'll be fine. Oh, radio. No, you stay over there.
Needles.
Needles? Hold on, I gotta go blow this up. Mindy can eat my points, all 9k of them. I'm okay with this. Yeah, we know that you're okay with rigging the feather market. We know. We're aware.
Nautilus shell.
Nautilus shell. It's not rigged. Minty just wins. That's rigged. I don't even get a JPEG. This is some bullshit. What do you want a JPEG of? Loss? What do you want? Fish? Okay, do I even have the fish JPEG somewhere? Have I lost fish? Oh no, where's fish? Properties. Nope, that's Asterion. Browse. Where has the fish JPEG gone? I have a picture of Joe Hill. For some reason. If I type the word fish, does anything? Fish.png. Is that fish? I found fish! Oh, I'm so good at naming objects. Here, you can have fish.
Fish, 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 of fishy, fish, of fish, of fish, 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 FIFH.
Oh, you're going backwards now. Come on. Surely that will be fine. What happens if I just go forward? Hold on, let me light this thing on fire really quick. Every time. Don't mind me. You gave fish to Triturate? No. Look at how fragile fish is! Fish could not travel. There we go. I still have fish. One day I will have fish. One day I will steal fish. No one can stop me. Except Ether, probably. Oh, okay. Okay, I guess we're playing ads. Hold on, I can't even do this out of my thing. I have to come over here. How many minutes of ads is it? Nobody redeems this anymore. I don't know anything. 2 minutes. Okay, you guys are getting ads for 2 minutes. Are you guys ready? 2 minutes of ads. Goodbye. Cool. Next auto ad is reduced by 2 minutes. Thank you. I'm so happy to know that my next auto ad will be negative 30 seconds of ads. I don't anymore because the point market is shit. Listen. I just don't let you guys rig things. I forget if this turns into an area with good wind, and somehow I doubt it, so we're just gonna keep chugging. Sub-only mode. It's already sub-only mode. You guys keep doing- it's already there. I don't know what else I could do. Don't know what you're talking about. I'm just gonna look at you. Also, doing that brought me back down to 69.9k feathers. Okay, that's a little bit funny. You need to have on your parking brake. The radio's talking to me and I don't like it. Cheese? Oh, I want cheese. I got so sad the other day. Oh my god, I have to talk about this. Okay, so I got cheese and meat stick snacks. Right? Cheese and meat stick stacks. They come in a pack. There's a set of each in there. And I went to open it the other day. And you know what fucking happened to all my cheese sticks? They're all moldy. All of them. Months away from their expiration date. I was so sad. Like, I only saw it on the one corner when I went to open it, and then I went, that's weird. What's the sell-by, or what's the expiration date? And it was like August. And then I went and looked at the rest of them, and I'm like, god damn it. So the next time I buy those, I guess I'm going to be paying better attention to what the package looks like. But I don't even think I can see the cheese sticks. Was the meat okay? Yeah, I didn't see anything on the meat sticks. It was just the cheese. On the other hand, I had really good cheese yesterday. I want the cheese! Oh my god, I could have had string cheese at work today! There's string cheese in the fridge! I'm having string cheese at work tomorrow. Went to an award ceremony and ate dainties in a ballroom. They had very good cheese. Ooh. I'm actually so hungry for no reason. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I am contributing to this problem. I keep eating slices of Swiss cheese from my fridge. I love doing that. I like eating slices of cheese and slices of deli meat from my fridge with no crackers. And pretending that it is a normal part of life and that I am a fancy person doing fancy things, but with really shitty charcuterie boards. And you know what? I'm fine with that. Sometimes you just gotta be silly. I left the barrel behind, but I don't know if I care. I've decided I do not care. Oh, I didn't mean to use both of those. I feel bad about wasting that, but it's probably fine. I actually did said thing in that vine when I was younger. Silly. Want Gouda cheese? Ooh. I think I just want snacks. I think I need to have a snack after stream. Snack time, burb. Yeah, have a good snack. Whee! Oh, this is this part. You can do it. You can do it. Honk. Wait, there's a thing under there. I would like the thing. And then I probably need to put on the parking brake so that I do not accidentally lose my ship. That would be the smart thing to do. I want snacks, but I don't keep snacks in my apartment. It's too late to buy any. It's a dangerous game to put snacks in your apartment. I say as somebody who keeps putting snacks in their apartment. It's just a dangerous game I play. Where I keep wanting to eat snacks, and then I have snacks, and I'm like, ooh, maybe I should eat less snacks, and then I just keep getting snacks. I mean, the fact it's dangerous is why I don't have snacks, yeah. Have Uncrustable. I just want peanut butter and jelly. I need those snack kits that are just crackers and then a small serving of peanut butter and a small serving of jelly. Were they good for me? Absolutely not. I miss eating jelly and bone. Do you mean bone marrow? Sargento's? The brand that makes some of the snack packs? Yeah. Okay. I can't help you. Let me out. Let me out. Okay. Before we go, we do this. Have that there. We suck that up. We turn on our thing, and then we go. Yum. Would you like to donate? No. No, I would not. Bonk. Mostly because that sounds like you want me to donate my own bone marrow, and no. No cannibalism today. And also, I wouldn't know what to look for in bones. Beep. I mean, it can be yours? No. No, it cannot. Oh, that's right, my wheel broke. You want it to be yours? No. You do not get my bones. Okay, so now we need down. And then we need in. And now it takes away my wheels. And now they come back up. And now they take these wheels. And now they go down. And then we install these wheels. Actually, before we get too much further, I want to look at something. We burned the radio. That was the last one that we did. We need to reach the end with the mailbox, blow up every explosive barrel, and rush through the game in less than 99 minutes, and then reach 9001 on the distance counter, which I can only do with another run through. And then apparently we need to stand on top of something. I think it's the big ship. I think we need to stand on top of the big ship. I don't know how to get on top of the big ship, but I think that's a problem for later. Let me out, let me out, let me out. Okay, so now we go in here, and then we do this, and then we turn this on. We put this in here, we go blap, blap. Yum. And now our boat can go on water easily. Yum. Is it time for sales? No? Whee! Oh, come on. Okay. This one achievement is just really funny to me at this point. It's like, hey, just cause destruction to your ship, like, just constantly. Just explode it, just like a little bit. It'll be fine. I guess stream is my podcast now. Welcome. Hello and welcome to my podcast. Today we'll be talking about these nuts. I couldn't think of a real topic and my brain defaulted. People leave. I'm sorry. Oh. Hold on, don't mind me. I fixed it. You have to go slow now. Slow time. In a family group chat, my brother just sent, I don't have PTSD, I have nostalgia for when I still had fear. That boy is silly. Oh no. You love people leave for good? Uh-oh. Sorry, Minty. Today we're discussing the ultimate question of communism. Are women bourgeoisie? Can women be bourgeoisie? Can they? Sure we can, it's 2025. The ultimate goal of all women now is to join the bourgeoisie. It is really pretty, though. It's just so pretty. Hi, Zier. Thank you for these fish. Okay, wait, hold on. We need to do two things. Parking brake, and we actually need to turn this off. I think means we need to grab these. Just so they're out of the way. And forward we go. And also we need to turn down this because these are just going to get in the way in the next area, because I think this is the hail section shortly. These bees? Banned. Don't actually. It's fine. No, wait, I just needed to go through again. That's what it was last time. I got stuck on this because I thought I had to go do something. You don't. You just go forward again. Unless I need to drag it through? Was that what I did last time? Huh? Okay, I guess we just ram it again. No. There we go. Ooh. Forward. Storm time. Fire.
Sherazade. Players play a magic subgame, using their libraries as their decks. Each player who doesn't win the subgame loses half their life, rounded up.
That's terrifying. Thank you for sharing. Fix this. Hi, T! I fixed it. Off we go. Tumblr mutuals in chat. That's just the rats always. Even before everybody was following each other on Tumblr. And then we'll fix the sails again. But now we should be good. Should just leave the sails on fair, to see what happens? No. Because they'll just get broken faster if they're in an disadvantageous thing. And also if the wind's going the other way, it'll slow me down. I don't want to go slow. I want to go Sonic fast. Whoopies. Okay, down into the pit we go. Okay, I know how this works now. So I need the mine cart. Now we come over here. I'm going to see Lucky in a little over a week and harass them in person. Hell yeah. Okay, now I have a wheel. Lucky. Haha, pun intended. No, that's illegal. You're not allowed to do that. Puns, I've outlawed them. No one will make a pun again. You have no whimsy. That's fair. Whee! My barrel. Oh, thank you, Zier. I have a barrel now. I'm a barrel of laughs. Or would we go? I hope I'm not being annoying. No, you're fine. You would know if you're being annoying, because you would hear from us of please stop, but you're fine. Wait, how are you outlawing puns, Zipluck? What does this mean for stream notifications? They're all gonna be serious now. All of them. All of my stream notifications are gonna become serious messages. No more puns. Uncomfort streamer. I'm sorry. I take it back. I won't do it. I'm unsubscribed. I said I won't do it! I want to put the sails on now because the wind is neutral. Nope. Okay, never mind. It doesn't want to exist. Why streamer being uncomfort? Wait, I left for a snack. I forgot about that. Whoa. Did you leave the snack somewhere, or did you at least bring the snack with you?
We're going for a trip in our favorite rocket ship, Little Einstein.
Hold on. I actually want to stop really quick. I have to double check that that wasn't one of the barrels I needed. I'm pretty sure it's not. No, it's not. Well, I'll just take one of these and come back. What? That's awful. Ziploc, how could you? Easily. Oh. Here's the thing. There it goes. Oh, I hit the bridge. Yum. The wind. It's in our favor. Snow time, everybody. Look at it. I like this game. I know I just beat it, but like, I don't know. It's one of those games that my brain isn't upset about replaying immediately. Does anybody else have those games where they're like, yeah, I could play this forever? I don't know what it says about me. What's your camera picture today? That's fish, because Ether redeemed fishing, but I can't fish. I see. Thank you. Oh, it's about to be empty. I miss Icy. Yeah. Icy was here earlier. For a brief moment. I missed it. It's fine.
Vibey, bib, ribbon, music, vibey, gentle, warm, cozy game, lovely.
Gentle, warm, cozy game. Also me launches myself up the ramp. Are you guys ready? Time to explode things. It's fine, we do this on a regular basis. What if a train was coming? I think I'd have other problems. If there was a train there. Just saying. Wait, no, I need to go around. Actually, you know what I need to do? I need an elevator for my giant steam tank thing too. I know, it's so useful. So helpful. Makes a world of difference when you have one.
Clan Virepith Windith Gagaroth Windrabeth Linta Cilia go go go.
Go, go, go. I want this. We need this. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to go uppies. Grab the fire hose. And then come over here. And now I can go up here. Let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in. Here, Carol said that's so fast and so wrong. Yes, Carol does not know how to speak. This is a truth universally known by rats, is that Carol is very bad at speaking. But we love her anyway. Exactly. We love Carol so much, even though she doesn't know how to speak.
Per hectoliter.
Per hectoliter.
Noodles for Carol.
Hell yeah, noodles for Carol. Carol deserves so many noodles, except when she is a criminal. Which is often, actually, now that I think about it. Oh, it's gonna knock the thing down. I'm fairly certain this is gonna knock things down. Let's just get ahead of that.
Carol for noodles.
Carol for noodles? Oh, never mind. It's actually useful here. I lied to myself. Yum. Careful Noodles 2025. What political office is Noodles? What is Carol Noodles? Maybe it's not political, maybe it's parasocial. Okay, well, I can't argue with that one. I can smash my face straight into that. Okay.
St. Mary's Church in the hollow of the White Hazel near to the rapid whirlpool of Lanticilio of the Red Cave.
What does that mean? Explain yourself. Would this go faster if I was pushing with the thing? Maybe. That's what that means? Okay. Unless you're parasocial for pasta, which fair, me too. How does one become parasocial with pasta? Don't answer that question. I don't think I want to know. I thought about it for 2 seconds and then decided I didn't want to know. I like that Star's answers just yes. I know how one becomes social with pasta. Spaghetti did it. So true. I know that that's gonna keep dragging that. We're gonna do this really quick. We're gonna let that go. And then we're going to very gently push ourselves forward. Bonk. And we're gonna keep going. Oh wait, that's not a thing, that's just a button. I'm silly. Okay, let's go. Whee! Good night, T. Have a good night! Take care of yourself. Also, thank you for the blink and the stretch break and the water break. I am doing the
What if the
stretch.
world was made of glazed donuts? You would be like, man, that's fucking sweet. I can't believe the world is made of donuts.
That would be sweet. Literally, if it was made of donuts, it would be sweet. I hope you're ready for 1 hectoliter of pasta in your P.O. box, Liblock. Please don't. That's a lot of pasta. That's so much pasta. Oh, bonk.
What if your hands were made of hot pockets? You would be the first one to be eaten in survival situations.
I have questions. 100 liters of pasta. I don't think I could eat 100 liters of pasta in a reasonable amount of time. I'm gonna be very honest. I think that might be impossible for me. Impossible. I'm not sorry. I have answers, maybe? Do you? What answers do you have? Impossible? I miss Icy. It just keeps coming back to we miss Icy. I need to stand on it. Yes. 100 liters dry or wet. What happened to no puns? I'll take my punishment now. Depends on what the questions are. I just want to know what your answers are. Can I know your answers really quick? Okay, so before we do anything else, there is an achievement we need to get that is for standing on top of something? Hold on, I think maybe we can get to it from up here? Yeah, okay, so if we go up here... we have to go stand... I think what we do is we go jump on top of this. Yeah. And then we come all the way over here. Oh, there's a bell. Stand at the flagpole of the Land Cruiser. Sweet. 2-4 Fibonacci sequence. What is the Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn? Cheese. I'll take those answers. I don't know what I will apply them to, but I'll take them. My dear old papa. We certainly miss you, papa. Can you feel your Hot Pocket hands? This is very important. That is actually a really important question in that scenario. Can you feel your Hot Pocket hands? I think I can get that later.
Never discuss infinity with a mathematician. They can go on about it forever.
That's a classic. Alright guys, ready for it? I love this moment. I love this moment still so much. Clover, this is my favorite moment of this whole game. Hold on, I need to push the bell along too. Ding! I want to take the ding bell with me! Dig machine. I like this game. I like this game a lot. I'm very normal about this game. I'm not. It's fine. Okay, so now what we need to do, now that I understand what this game wants for me, press that in there. We might use it for fuel later. We're gonna move forward. It's gonna slam into it, that's fine. Oh, I've lost it. Can I pull this further forward now? No. We go back and we get it again. Such a long hose. I mean, you need to be able to take it anywhere around the ship to make sure you can put out a fire, so it makes sense that it would go quite a ways. Hi, Anne. Why are you laying like that? Why are you acting so pathetic? My cat! She's so pathetic. She's laying on top of a box staring at me like I'm meant to be doing something for her. I have no earthly clue what I am supposed to be doing for my cat. I just died people sad. That's what she looks like. Just flopped over. Can I push this forward again? Oh, no. I thought I did this before and I was able to push it. Or pull it. No. I can't reach anything, video game! You know what? Screw it. Oh, okay. Well, now I need the fire hose. Okay. No more fires. Button? We'll get there, don't worry. First we need this. PowerWash Sim since when? I mean, I did suggest at one point I screwed up. Playing PowerWash Sim after actually beating this, but it took like 2 seconds to beat, so I said, no, we'll do a speed run of this and then maybe power wash. Okay, now we go down. Actually, that's not true. We don't go down yet. First we do this. Love the music of this game. It's so good. So you can see the power level going down. So we're gonna need more energy again to go wherever we're going. Also, ads are starting soon. And now we go down. We're taking this with us. Unless it won't reach. Oh no, it will. Cool. Is there an explosive barrel in here? We already had ads. Ads I can't spell. They happen automatically. It's a minute of ads. Basically, it skipped one hour and a half set of ads and then reduced the next one by 30 seconds. That is what has happened. The ads math is happening. And now we pull this up. I believe there should be 0 ads ever. I hate ads. The only reason I run ads myself is to reduce the number of pre-roll ads that people see. If I could get away with no ads, I would. Income-wise, it doesn't really do anything for me. It's just convenience. Support the streamer. They do add a little bit, but not a ton. As I am not a large streamer. Oh wait, no, I need to do this. I know where I need to go. We're going over here. We must hit the button again, and then we will be allowed to go forward in our favorite rocket ship, flying through the sky. Except not on the sky. Or not through the sky. On the ground. Ads have no nutrients though, just empty calories. I'd agree with that. Also, your whole chat is already subbed. Yeah, it's generally not an issue. Because the rats are kind of insane. Wait, did we get the one for the barrels? No, we haven't blown up every explosive barrel. That's fine. All the rats are perfectly normal. Not a single silly one amongst all of you. Oh, I like that you can hear the machinery inside. The soundscape design is very interesting for this game. And there we go. I'm 100% normal. Yes, Star is the most normal one among us. Oh, there's the last barrel I need. Stop. Hold on, guys. We need to take a quick second. We don't need the rest of this. I just need this. Hold on. just... And there's the achievement noise. I've blown up every explosive barrel in the game instead of keeping them all inside of my house. Like a very normal, average person. Okay, we also need to raise our sails. Oh, yes, we need to raise our sails. Something seems to be happening in the world, everybody. Man, I sure wonder what it is that's happening back there. Can't see where else I am. There we go. Where am I? Oh. Oh, everything's on fire. Well, I tried to fix it, guys. Do you think it'll do anything? I tried. It's okay, though. You know what we still always have? Our handy-dandy sails. The front section has considerably more swoop down the front. Time to do seam ripping. You'll get there. I believe in you. I think you've got some holes in your sails. It's aerodynamic. Really use lone sails now? Yeah. But listen, we persist. Even in the face of adversity, we persist. I'm 40% sure the whole point of sails is to not be aerodynamic. Yeah, that's why I added holes. So that they would then be aerodynamic. Okay, so now here's the question. How do I get the achievement? How do I get the achievement? For taking my thing all the way to the end. Oh, it will still trigger if it is in the vehicle when the credits roll. Okay. Taking what thing? My mailbox! I brought my mailbox with me. Oh, wait, no, I need this. Arson! Needs more arson. More arson.
Rats less than 3 gonna test silly repo mods.
Have fun, Aether. More arson. There are other lone sails in the distance. Maybe it's not so lonely then. Are we not the only ones? No, but if I hit this button, it opens and closes that little flap on it. Have others taken the same path as us? But where did they go if they wound up here? Who took them? Where did they go? Cotton Eye Joe. I actually want to know if it does anything if you put an explosive barrel in there. It'd probably explode. Blows up the beacon, bad ending. They became smoke. Lit up in the flames like cotton. No, you can't take the Cotton Eye joke and make it like a serious, thoughtful response. That's illegal. I did such nice, tight, straight stitches and now they all come out. I'm sorry, Mindy. Come on, credits. Come on, credits. Okay, will it trigger? Will I get the thing? Wow. If it doesn't trigger the achievement, I'll cry. Yes! Okay, so now there are only 2 achievements left that I need to do, which I'm not going to do right now. There is one for getting over 9,000 on the pedometer, I guess I can call it. The little like pedometer thing on the ship, which you have to do another playthrough to do. And there's one for rushing through the game in less than 99 minutes, which I thought I might be able to do, but I think I took just slightly over. So it's fine. I will get the other one later. As much as I want to play this again, I do want to not play this again. Yes, execute. Who wants PowerWash Sim for 30 minutes? Because that's what you're gonna get. Hold on, I have to update things. Ethan, don't just say the word wet. Why are you like this? Power washing. Action. Time to clean. I don't know how to spell. Power wash. There we go. Category. Power wash. Simulator. Cleaning. Dry cleaning sim not as good. Is there actually a dry cleaning sim? There is, isn't there?
What if your face was made of bumblebees? You would be like, dude, this really sucks. I do not want a face made out of bumblebees.
Yeah, that would suck. I would say that. Yeah, I agree. Are you guys ready? Are you ready? No, you can have that one. You can have that one. I miss Porta. Hi, Icy. No, no Wallace and Gromit. I didn't get that one, but do you know what I do have? Oh my god, wait, we never finished all these. Oh, hell yeah. We're cleaning the food truck. How is this game louder? How did this game get louder? Audio. Master volume. This seems incorrect, except that seems correct, so maybe it was always there. We'll just turn this down a smidge more. Oh, well, that sucks. Wait, ball. I want the ball to go out of the park. Come on. Okay, well, I had my fun. Time to go away. Bye-bye! No, go away. Ballpark without the ball. No ball. Hi, Ellagood. I'm guessing you've heard of my famous muck and ham burger. That sounds disgusting. Okay. You may have seen my catchy ad on local network a while back. We know about the ham, but what's the muck? No. If somebody said that about a burger, I would not eat it. And then I'd come on and shake my head and tap my nose. Sorry guys, but you're all out of luck. I don't like this burger spot. I think they're gonna serve me something that will make me ill. So anyways, what deep philosophical conversation do the rats want to have now that I am playing PowerWash Sim? Because as we all know, that is when the rats have deep philosophical questions about the world.
What if your dad was made of rainbows? You would be like, OMG, that's lame, I want a dad made out of ninja robots.
But if your dad's made out of rainbows, does that make him an ally? Food safety in America is going down, and so is PowerWash Sim's food. Well, do we truly own our things? And we bring us back to the conversation about overconsumption in having a physical TBR pile. Is it bad to have a physical pile of books when Amazon keeps taking away my things? Anyways, I'm normal today. Where's the door still dirty? Oh, up there. Do I have a step stool? No, I just have a ladder. Mimes are also silent and can't misgender you. What? Oh, ninjas are silent and so can't misgender you. They can in their heads. Just because ninjas and mimes can't talk doesn't mean that they lack the ability to think thoughts. Is being a mime a lifestyle or an occupation? It can be both. Your dad is an ally either way. I think if they're a rainbow, they're for sure ally. I will say in defense of books, paper is made from tree pulp, which you get from young trees. Almost all tree pulp is purposely grown to make paper, trees that otherwise would not be planted. Yeah. I think the thing about the overconsumption bit is just, it feels so silly. We overconsume on tons of cheap plastic trinkets, but like, no, buying 5 books in a month when you'll only read 1. That's the
What
line.
if your room was filled with lots and lots of puppy dogs? You would be like, ah, look at the puppy dog. Ah, come here, ah, watch you doin', little guy. Watch you doin'?
Okay, but no lie, one of my coworkers is bringing their dog into the office, and I have spent an inordinate amount of time just looking at that dog and being like, you're the cutest little guy in the world. I got up from my desk as soon as I saw the dog enter the building. There was like no question. I was like, no, no, no. I must look at dog now. Where's Tire Dirty? Where's Tire Dirty? Is it over here?
What if guitars could squirt out sour cream, and nacho cheese, and pure sulfuric acid?
Guitars? I don't think books are the problem. They're not. How would... No? I'm scared. I had a thought, but I'm scared. And that's what I've decided. I genuinely meant to send that in DMs. I'm sorry. All Bibles are overconsumption because most do not get read cover to cover, and it's been a bestseller for so fucking long. Everyone who wants one has at least one, plus families often get every member of the family one, if not more. I think Bibles would be a great example of overconsumption in books, specifically. If somebody really wanted to have something to harp on. A game jam just started. Like a game jam or like a game jam, if you understand me. So it's basically down to Bibles and Moby Dick. What a fun sentence to say. I like the snappy noise. I need to stop doing that. A game jam. Okay, well that didn't answer it, so I'm just gonna ask again more directly. A song or like an actual like make games game jam? Make games game jam? Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna make a games here? Make the shittiest little game you've ever seen. Probably not. Why not? Not even a silly one? Wait, oh my god, it's soup week. Well, not soup. It's soup days and it's on Sunday, not today. I need to put out the poll for you guys to do. I keep forgetting. I was trying to generate some mystery about the ingredients on my burgers, get a buzz going. Did that... Ella, did it work? Ella, did you screw it up? Like thingy do with their chickeny bits? And did it work for them? Soup did we all collaborate code the same game for Mini Jam. It would be fun to try to coordinate something for the rats to do together, but I only have 2 working brain cells on a good day. So, Rat Game Jam win when the rats are not... When the moderator rats that can actually help be in charge of it so that I am not the only one coordinating it and they're not in school trying to deal with finals are available and they're interested in helping, then. But for now, not right now. It's like July. I have no idea. Writing code with other people is a nightmare in my opinion. I know that sometimes it's nice as like a sanity check. Like having a coding buddy is something that I know happened for the comp sci people that I knew for some classes where you had to actually work collaboratively. I remember at Twitch some of the engineers had to do similar things. That sounded so pointed. No, I am not saying you, Minty. Loud car. Just any of the rats, the moderators, because so many of you are in the middle of stuff. Because it's finals time. What if I was talking about Icy, who is definitely interested in coordinating video games? I almost said Clover. Clover is not a moderator. Don't know what this means. I guess Clover's a moderator in my heart. Clover could be a moderator if you wanted. No, Clover didn't want to be a moderator, so I'm not going to make Clover be a moderator. There's a couple rats that I go in an emergency. Who could I go to? Would you unmod me if I gave Ether mod power? I would unmod Ether. Bruh. Hi, Ether. Moderating is 90% trolling streamer. Which we all know Ether would have a lot of fun with. Wait, how do I... Is it this edge right here? Yes. Would you come to me in emergency? I could be trusted, Peepo smile. No. I'm sorry, Zira, but not you. There's a couple of rats that, like, if something really happened, but also, like, the odds of me going to a rat and saying, can you help with this right now, are very slim. I would turn on some tools with, like, some bots and things first before I would ever go to unmodded friends and be like, help. Help. Hold on. What? Service counter's done. Truck body left? Is that part of truck body left? Service door hinge. Service door hinge. Oh, okay. I guess that was separate. Okay. Whatever. I don't know what I've just made ding. Menu board, side trim, side trim. Which modding is easy? Discord modding can be more complicated. That's true. Another mod steps down and I apply. Unlikely. Hi, Ian. Do you want to be a Twitch moderator? And can you ban the people that come in and are awful? I want you to know that Anne's response to that was to turn around and curl up into a ball. And you know, for that response, I would trust Anne with my life.
Hello awful, I'm Math Girl.
Hi, Math Girl. That being said, there's an interesting open source Discord clone that looks promising. I might actually ask you about that because I kind of want to make sure that I have a backup in case Discord does some stupid shit. Because we all know that Discord is likely to do some stupid shit. I may be coming, yeah. I don't want to, but like, I don't want to... I don't know, man. I think it would be really fun to set up that along with a forum for a community. Forums would be a lot of work, though. I know that there's some websites or like some services that make it easier. It's just a lot of like work to set it up. Zero, I've submitted a mod application before. A very, very serious application. It was heartlessly rejected. Yep. Heartlessly rejected. Should boycott streamer for not making Clover mod. Skype is gone? Yeah. Skype is gone. Skype is dead. I don't think TeamSpeak would be the move. I know that like TeamSpeak is basically a Discord clone at this point, but like I don't think it would be as nice. I feel like they spent too long bashing it. I don't trust them to make a product that is comparable. It's kinda janky, or it was the last time I checked. Well, that would be TeamSpeak 5, right? That's the one that's like the Discord clone. Yep, okay. I may still go look at it and see if they've done any major updates to it. So it's Revolt. No, I was asking about the TeamSpeak version that is a Discord clone. Because TeamSpeak splits everything into versions, and it's 5 that's the Discord clone version. I will also look at Revolt. I do kind of want to see what I can do to make a better setup for the community, but I feel like that's going to also involve, like... I feel like maybe on Soup Day we'll do something very chill so that I can also spend a lot of time talking to the rats about what you guys want. Because at the end of the day, it's a community thing. And I want to make sure that the community thing makes sense for the community. And I'd rather not just do it on my own and be like, this is what they want. And then all of you go, yeah, fuck that, we're gonna go make our own space. And I wouldn't set up a Discord clone until we knew for sure if Discord was gonna do something stupid. Like, the Discord will stick around until Discord does some unsavory shit that really makes me upset or nervous. Email list, please. Absolutely not. You're gonna get emails every other week that are like, the email list still exists. Please don't remind me that this exists anymore. I don't want it anymore. It's just gonna be that over and over and over again. LRC clone. Okay. I'll put these all into the list of suggestions, which I will definitely take into serious consideration and won't reject outright. Anything under there? Oh, there is stuff right there, though. Same for this one. Alright. Whee! Email list still exists. Here's a cool video about a dog. The email list exists. Have you considered the word and then it'll just be a random word. No explanation, no definition, just the word. I always wonder how they get everything in this game so thoroughly dirty. Well, I mean, Muckington is just, like, covered in filth from the volcano stuff, right? Like, that's the whole premise of the game, is, like, the volcano stuff is going on, and people need help cleaning it up. Mud bath. Okay, it could be that. AO3 coded work and using comments like a forum. /J going off the fact that I've seen some people do insane things / play games through AO3 works. Secret surprise community forum where I just make an AO3 fic that is... I just make an AO3 fic. And every chapter is a topic. And the comments are the forum. No, that'd be so stupid. That would be so ridiculously stupid. It'd be so funny, though. Oh, I'm sure somebody's done that. I'm sure they've gotten a stern talking to for doing that. Become the most commented on fucking work. Yeah, we would. I'd have to update the tags every time we added a new discussion topic. The first discussion topic would just be like, what topics do we want to discuss? It is fandom archive, the fandom is the rats. That is true. I just don't know if they would consider that really what they want to archive. An arrow. That's right there. Whee! Do you think we could start a fight on the internet? With our work? I think we'd end up the topic of, like, some weird, like, 3-hour YouTube essay. If we did that. And I'm not saying it wouldn't be funny. It would absolutely be funny. But do I want to do that to the rats? That's the real question. Oh, sign. Sign backdrop still has a little bit left to go. I don't know where. Okay, I guess it's under there. Cool. But then the cat started to go missing, do you remember? Starting with Ulysses, the mayor's cat. Oh my god, people blame them for the cats going missing. They thought the cats were in the burgers. Oh my god, that's so fucked up. Who started that rumor? Who started it? That was fine, but when more disappeared, a rumor started they were going to my burgers. Can you imagine? I wish all the wiki software wasn't such a mess. Everything is proprietary formatting and data storage, and I hate it. Just give me Markdown stored as text files, please. Also, they all need fucking LMAP stacks. I almost said lamp stacks. There's Pokemon and Doom? Oh my god. I'll look at them later. That's beautiful. It was supposed to be lamp? Liam. What a username. Welcome in, you. I hope that you had a fantastic stream. Leon lovers rise up. I'm assuming you're talking about Leon from Resident Evil, but I hope you had a fantastic stream. Welcome in, everybody. We're actually not going to be live that much longer, but we're just doing some chill power wash and rambling about the universe. I hope you had a fantastic stream. What were you doing? What were you playing? And how do you feel about soup? Very important. Very extremely important question. Soup is everything to me. So real. So very real. Soup is so good, but is better with crackers. True. OnlyFiends, thank you for the follow. Saltines specifically. I do. Okay. The goldfish crackers that are labeled original, they're not cheese. They're like soup crackers. Those in soups, 10 out of 10. Almost every single time. But we are happy to have you here. Welcome to this. We just played Far Loan Sales earlier today, so we're now that I've finished it and we've done a second run through, I decided to just do some of this. So welcome to this. I don't know what I'm doing on the internet anymore.
Welcome to the soup bowl. You will not be cooked, but you may be stewed.
No, you might get cooked. It's just a danger you're going to have to accept. But we appreciate you very much, Mame. I hope that you have a fantastic time zone, and if you need to raid and run, please don't feel bad about doing so. Take care of yourself, and that goes for all of you. If any of you are here from the raid, need to head out and get sleep, do whatever, please take care of yourselves. Super, super important. I don't want that there. Slide there. I don't know what I'm doing on the internet either. At this point, I don't know who knows what they're doing anymore. I don't know if any of us know. If I just use the... But... Was this a solution I really needed all along? Probably. What's an internet? I don't know, you tell me. An Ethernet cable. You feel like you might... I feel like you might be the most qualified to explain this to me. I think at this point all we're doing is our best. And you know what? That's all we can do some days. How did I manage? Okay, never mind.
What if you tried to build a spaceship with a cannon that shoots crocodiles at everyone you hate?
I feel like you would get stopped by the military long before you could finish building that rocket. Or, because I feel like that would be considered a weapon. And usually governments don't like it if you have a weapon, you know, just around. My cheese. It is not clean.
What if those crocodiles could shoot heat-seeking killer bees, ensuring there would be no escape?
I think the military might be extremely interested in it. A bunch of computers talking and exchanging bullshit. Okay, so you do know what an internet is. Why are you acting like any of us would know any more than you do, Ether? I feel like you are the single most... Not... What is the word I'm trying to think of? Qualified to tell us what an internet is. Burger sauce cleaned. This is such an awkward angle to clean this.
Where do the squirrels go during hurricanes?
You know what? That is actually a pretty decent question. What happens to the squirrels during the hurricanes? Angles on this burger are criminal. They really are. What the hell is happening? Okay. Okay. I'll take it. Burger mount. They go in the water, I fear? The sky water or the land water? Well, yes. Listen, it's a valid question. In a hurricane, there's a lot of squirrels everywhere and a lot of water everywhere. The router table instills fear into my soul. What the hell is a router table? I don't want to know, actually. I've changed my mind. You can have that cursed information, and I will live over here in ignorance. Oh, wait, no, yeah, no, I remember the router table. Never mind. It's also cursed. I wish I'd forgotten. I wish I had left myself alone and not thought too hard about it and remembered how the router table works for Minty. Because it also stresses me out. Minty, I don't know how you live like that. I fear I will never understand. Cool. The outside's all clean now. Time to clean the insides. Do you think I could speedrun this in 5 minutes? I think the answer is no. Let's make a lamp that hosts a DHCP server. Fucking insane sentence. I don't know what's happening. Whatever company decided to integrate internet equipment into furniture deserves a slow, painful death. But Ether, the aesthetics! How will I ever live in a house without my aesthetics? If I see a router anywhere, I'll die. Fuck the aesthetics, put it in cabinet, dipshit. I mean, I'm just telling you what they're probably thinking. Can't let them know we have wires. If the people know we have wires, we sent to death by the church. Simple as that. Sentenced to death. As we all know, wires are the work of the devil. No one else has wires. Only devils. I am actually very certain that there is probably a branch of Christianity that feels similarly about that. But then I also remember that there are non-Jewish people that are hired by Jewish communities to do all the work that they can't do on their day of rest because of their religious obligations. And then I remember that things can be okay. Is that the Amish? I don't think the Amish think that the electronics are the root of all evil. I'm going to do all of my electrical work in exterior conduit. Fuck putting that shit in the walls only for it to fail and then you have to rip it all out. It does get annoying. Oh, do I have to do this from the other side? Eh. Whoop. Let me onto the- let me in. We need to be over here. Cool. Laudettes and Amish are more, it needs to be a tool, not an entertainment device. Yeah. Because they've adopted some technology, but there's still other pieces of technology that they don't want. And this is also very community dependent as well. Not every community is the same. And I mean, like, they don't despise the people that have the technology. Generally, I say. Are all of you done? Yes. Place I'm moving to had a mystery cord coming through the kitchen window leading outside and they followed it. It goes literally to nothing. It's just there and has been for years. Okay, yeah, that's stuff that people need to get rid of. That is almost... That's horrifying to think about, because then people could just, like, put stuff there and then, like, gaslight you. I worry about all of you. I worry about everybody. Don't let stray wires lead into your house. That's asking for trouble. I can't finish this. It is the end of stream time. I know that we are having a ton of fun, and I appreciate the raid again, ma'am. But unfortunately, I do have work tomorrow, so I must go to sleep.
What if your thumb roared like a dinosaur?
What if your thumb roared like a dinosaur? Would it have a mouth? Hold on, we must answer this question first. If your thumb roared like a dinosaur, does that mean it has a tiny little mouth? Or does it just, like, play out of it like a speaker? Potentially. Because if it had a mouth, then I would use it to terrorize people and let it bite them. I say that like it would be something I couldn't control. When does the dinosaur develop? Like, are babies sucking on dinosaurs? Okay, no, we're tired. We're so tired. I appreciate you all so very much. I don't know what's happening, Dave. I don't know what's happening. I don't know where I am. I don't know what I'm doing. But I do know that you guys are wonderful individuals. I hope that you guys have fantastic time zones. I hope that these questions continue to plague you into the rest of your nights. I hope you guys have a good weekend. For those in the community, I will be posting stuff for the Soup Day event in Discord probably tomorrow, maybe Saturday. We'll get there. I appreciate you guys. Have a fantastic time zone. Take care of yourselves. And I'll see you on Sunday. Goodbye! I forgot to say, drink water, eat food, take your meds, take a shower, get some sleep. I appreciate you. Goodbye!
Cable mares.